Hey, what's up, everybody? Phenom Soul here to bring you another video. And let's hop on into it. This is Gaming Ramblings, episode 2. Brand loyalty and the consumer. So, what brought this subject into my mind is, I have conversations with some of my friends and everything. And this topic is, we kind of bring it up every time we talk. Is to me, brand loyalty is borderline retarded. And I say that from a hypocritical stance because I do have some form of brand loyalty. But when it comes to this gaming thing, man, I'm always pro-consumer. I don't care what system you play on, what games you love to play, what genre. I believe if you pay the full price of a game, you should expect nothing but the best from that game. From what the developers promise you to no online issues, quarters of content, none of that. I think you should have the whole game full. That's it. And I know some of that stuff is kind of like, hey man, you kind of ask a little too much, but at the same time, why is that too much for a consumer to? Why is that so much for a consumer to ask of a developer when it comes to this? And people who defend it just irks me that you would defend like basically getting fucked by a developer. Like a recent thing that happened was when Final Fantasy VII got announced, and they said that it was going to be episodic instead of a full game. Now there was a whole bunch of reaction. People didn't know how to feel about it. You had some like, well, as long as the episodes are kind of like full game, I'm alright with that. Or some people be like, well, this is kind of how the gaming industry is going, and we've come a long way in technology wise where you can just add content on yada yada yada. I'm like, shut the bullshit, man. But first of all, the further you advance in technology, the easier this shit should be to bring out a full game if you're thinking logically about the shit. I mean, I am. I don't like episodic games unless it is a Telltale or a Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. Those games, those Telltale games, those are great examples of episodic games done right. But I don't believe you can do an episodic game of Final Fantasy VII when the game has been out for 20 years. Well, you probably don't know, but you probably know that the game is pretty much, the ending. You know what's gonna happen. And I'm like, what are you gonna fit into these episodes? Besides oh my god, there's just nothing but side missions to fill up and they don't expand upon the story. Oh my goodness. They might actually do some shit like that. I just thought about it. Regardless, I got off topic. Damn, what was I talking about? Okay, yeah. I'm back now. But episodic content. And another one, Hitman. I swear, I just think they're just doing money grabs with this shit. Like, you had the whole game and then you just said, fuck it, we're just gonna chop it into like a quarter, make this shit hella large, and like, there you go, we're just gonna bill you for the DLC. You're paying $60 for a quarter of the game. $60 for a quarter of a game with no multiplayer. Does it have multiplayer? I'm not sure. If it does, man, just hit me up in the comments. I'll retract my statement. I'm not too big to admit when I'm wrong. But nonetheless, man, it's just and like I get blasted for having these kind of thoughts, man. I was like, I just want the whole game. I want it to work at launch. I want all the content that's supposed to come with that game. Make me wait for DLC. Surprise me with the DLC. Can we not have that? Can we not just get surprised anymore? It's like as soon as you buy a game, it's like the season pass is right there along with it. It's $50 extra. So at the end of the day, you're paying like $115 for a damn game. I'm like, dude, just let the game freaking marinate for like a year or some shit, and just say, oh, by the way, we're expanding upon it. That'll be great. This kind of turned into a rant instead of a discussion. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but hey, man, I just had to get that off my chest. But with brand loyalty, I don't see the use in it per se, especially when it comes to gaming. And I can't explain it myself, so I am a hypocrite. I will admit that. I have some things that I show brand loyalty to, like Logitech. I fucking love Logitech. I will trust Logitech through thick and thin. Don't know why, I just do. It's one of my vices. But when I say brand loyalty, I think we do take it too far, and I think having such extreme brand loyalty does cloud judgment. In fact, I really do believe it clouds judgment when making rational decisions. And that trend in this industry, not just brand loyalty, but just the corporations, man. It's like the gaming industry is just, I want to say we're making like 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, in my opinion. And I just can't explain, man. I'm tired of seeing this. Like, I seen like people that love to game just said I'm stepping away from it. It's just getting so anti-consumer that I don't want to be a part of it. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them at all. But like, it's just hard. It's hard to make sense of some things, man. And like I said, the motive of this video isn't to rant, isn't to throw my views upon you, but just to start a discussion. So, what do you think about brand loyalty and being the consumer? Do you like having brand loyalty, or do you just or you just love being the consumer, having your own choice, paying and investing your money into something that you expect nothing but the best of? And at the end of the day, it's just a discussion. So, hit me up in the comment section. Like, share, comment. And once again, this is Phenom Soul here. So, peace. Have a good day.